Good morning and welcome to 90 Minutes with Mathematical. I wish all of you a happy Valentine's Day. And I'm reaching you from the studios of Eagle 7 Sports Radio, 103.7 FM, Abeokuta near Wasimi near Abeokuta in Ogun State. Well, from wherever in the world you are listening to us, today is going to be a terrific day. I have sent out notices to 5 generations of Eagles players of Nigeria. 5 generations, from the generation of 1980 to the generation of almost the year 2000. And as many of us as possible are going to be on tonight's show. But it starts with an editorial that I did quickly yesterday, which you will find in the Vanguard, the Guardian, Complete Sports, Nigeria Times this morning. If you are the hard copy type, you can buy any of those newspapers and you will find this intriguing editorial in it. It is titled, "Leave Finidi George Alone." If you recall, Rivers United played a game last week and they lost in Uyo. And as a result of that, some angry fans, fanatical fans, went and almost assaulted Finidi, and they were raining abuses and so on a man who had done so well, better than any other coach in this country, to take his team further than any team in the Champions League for this year. And yet, they did all of that to him. So my editorial is "Leave Finidi George alone." It will lead us to today's conversation. We'll be meeting all my guests. And of course, we'll be meeting that great Nigerian humanitarian and philanthropist whom we will be celebrating in Abo Uvuru Mbise this next weekend. And it will just be a great pleasure to hear him tell us one or two things about that event and about himself. But for this morning, I can't wait to welcome all those super heroes of Nigerian football, people that did different things at different times, to lighten up this space called Nigeria. But we'll start with the editorial. Immediately after the editorial, then we'll come and start to meet all these great Eagles that will be assembling in the Mbise community area very close to Owerri next weekend. So sit back and enjoy this editorial. Well, welcome back. This is 90 Minutes with Mathematical, reaching you from Eagle 7 Sports Radio 103.7 FM. And this is 90 Minutes, and I have a great assembly. We are still assembling. This is a reunification of 5 generations of Eagles. There were the Eaglets and so on and so forth, up till the era of the Super Eagles. Well, I'm going to start this morning, and I'm asking those who have connected already to now unmute so that you can just come in and speak with me. Just unmute so that you can speak with me. Yes. My very first Eagle today, is one of the greatest players that played for this country. And I place him in that category because even now, my dream is that, I want to play for Barcelona. That is the greatest club in the world. For me, Barcelona, that's the greatest club. Anywhere you see Barcelona, you see me. And to imagine that one of my colleagues in the Eagles actually played for Barcelona for several years. He was African Footballer of the Year. And he was a winger and, winner of Olympic gold medalist, member of the Order of the Niger, Emmanuel Amuneke, the man that I wanted to coach the Super Eagles of Nigeria, but Nigeria would not let him for some reason. Emmanuel, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Now, wow, Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you, sir, also. Good to see you.
That editorial, when I just read today now, that editorial that I just read about Finidi George, you know, I wanted you guys, I believed that our own generation, we were not experienced enough or trained enough for us to now go and become coaches of the Super Eagles. But your own generation that came in the early 90s, that did everything. You won the Nations Cup, you went to the World Cup, you won the Olympic gold, you did, and then you played football at the highest order. You played for Barcelona, self. You this small boy. You played for me. I mean, I don't.
Now God, though, don't be my power.
So I wanted people like you to become the coach of the Super Eagles. But see now, they will not let us. They will not let that happen because they say you don't have the experience. You have not coached a team locally. You have not coached the team internationally, all those excuses. And now you are working in the Nigerian league, and somebody like Finidi George, see what he did when other clubs for over 20 years cannot qualify, cannot go far in the African Club Championship. Not because of anybody's fault, it is the fault of the Nigerian football system. The man has now done exceedingly well against all odds, taking this club very far. And suddenly, because he lost to a much better team, which is not his fault, people are now assaulting him, abusing him, criticizing, and now they will say, oh, because he has failed. When you hear things like that, how do you react? And how does that affect you? Because me, if I were in your shoes, I would be frustrated. I would be frustrated. I won't even know, what, I won't even want to commit to saying I want to do anything anymore. But tell me, how do you feel? Just after that editorial and what I've just said.
Well, thank you, senior man. I think the truth is that it's very unfortunate what happened in the last game in the CAF Champions League with Pyramids of Egypt, with Rivers United, when they lost and we saw the fans, insulting Finidi. I think it's a very, very unfortunate thing. But the reality also is that we have to start, to tell ourselves truth. You cannot say you are sick and you don't want to take medicine that will heal you. The reality is that our football has gone below to what it used to be. I was privileged to play in the CAF Champions League when I was in Zamalek. And I think we won it against Ashanti Kotoko of Ghana. And when you look at today's Champions League, you could also find out that Zamalek is no longer playing in the CAF Champions League. That means, a lot has happened in football. People with serious minded that recognize that their football need to be developed, their players need to be developed. They have invested in that. And then having the patience, to walk through those processes. And today you are seeing teams like Pyramids, dominating Africa. You are seeing teams like Sundown from South Africa dominating Africa. You are seeing Simba. I was privileged also to be in Tanzania when I was the national team coach in 2018 and 19. Simba then was not much recognized. Their powerhouse in Tanzania. But today, you are seeing Simba, you are seeing Young in African CAF Champions League. They are becoming household because they have recognized that they need to, develop their football. And when we recognize this part that we need to develop our football, then this is the right time you will see our players, bringing those qualities that we have over the years developed. But when we realize that we just need to win the league by all means, we just need to go there and win the CAF Champions League, then I think we are kind of, deceiving ourselves. It's very, very unfortunate what happens to Finidi. But I will always encourage people. Myself, when I stopped playing, there was a critical question that I asked myself. Can I be a coach? Do I have what it takes to be a coach? Do I have the temperament to be a coach? It took me almost 2 weeks, before I could take that decision. And another thing I said to myself was, I don't want to become a coach based on my ex-international. I need to go to the school to look at what it takes to be a coach. And when I'm done with that, I start having opportunity, to coach in Saudi Arabia. I have opportunity to coach in Sudan. I have opportunity to go to Tanzania. I have opportunity to coach in Zambia. So for us, insulting us, will not take anything away from us. But it's very, very unfortunate that people will come out and start to insult their coach because they lost a game to a superior team that is much better than them. But we just need to, we don't need to look at what people say. Our responsibility as a coach is to see how we can encourage the next generation, is to see how we can share our knowledge with the next generation. And hopefully, those we shared our knowledge with, can be able to transfer that knowledge to the next generation. I'm always grateful to Onibide. It's unfortunate we are in a country that, he has never been recognized the way I feel he needs to be recognized, because this is someone, when you talk about the intellectual aspect of the game, he's very, very sound. This is someone that has done a lot in terms of imparting knowledge in coaches. But at the end of the day, it looks as if he was nobody. But the reality is that we cannot run away by sharing our ideas from people. No matter what people say to us, no matter what people think about us, our responsibility as a human being is to share ideas with people. Because I have always believed that the greatest achievement or the greatest investment is to invest in human beings. And that will always go a very long way.
Emmanuel, you play for Barcelona. Just very briefly, tell me your experience playing with some of the best players in the world, in the best team in the world, one of the best stadia in the world. Just your experience, how it be when you play for Barcelona. Now, my dream when I know fit fulfill. How did it feel playing in Barcelona?
I think it was a different experience. I was coming from Sporting Lisbon then to Barcelona. It was a much bigger environment, much bigger scene, and then sharing dressing room with one of the greatest coach now, Luis Enrique, one of the greatest coach, Pep Guardiola, the same dressing room in Barcelona. I think it was a very great team, and also sharing dressing room with Stoichkov. Although I knew Figo from Sporting Lisbon when we were in Sporting Lisbon, but I think for me, it was a very big experience. It was a very big scenario, and that really changed that really changed my concept and changed my understanding about football. Like in Barcelona, there is a slogan that we used to say, what can we do for us to achieve our objectives without undermining the individual abilities? And that is exactly what you see Barcelona, where everybody involves as a team. For those individual brilliance, like Messi, like Yamana, that is at the stage, we still show. So Barcelona for me is an experience, and I would say I'm grateful to have the opportunity, to have played in Barcelona.
Fantastic. Well, you are taking care of one of our younger players now. I never see Taiwo for a long time. I never see the guy. I saw him this morning. I will be meeting him now. This Taiwo Enegwa man, the miracle man. He was part of the Dama Miracle Squad. Those guys that went from the brink of defeat and in 14 minutes created history. Taiwo, good morning. Good morning, sir. Yeah. So how is it in Owerri? You know that we are all coming to Owerri side now. We they come Agba Ovuru for whom we say. We hope to see you. I hope all of you they wait to welcome us.
Very well, sir.
Just take us back. You are a younger man. You listen to what Emmanuel said there. So take us back to that Dama miracle again. Just relive it for us a little bit. The feelings and what happened.
Well, it was a very good experience, and I think it's part of what helped the football in the country. It was not something we expected that would happen, but unfortunately it happened, and we were able to turn things around with the help of our effort and God that made this possible.
When you hear people like Emmanuel, with all Emmanuel's experience and knowledge and everything, and he has still not been accepted to come and coach the national team of Nigeria. For us here in Nigeria, that is the apex. So we want you to coach one of the national teams. So what do you feel, you as a young coach coming up now? What do you feel? Do you still have hope? Is it frustrating? Is it challenging? What do you feel?
Well, sir, I would say it's challenging, and I want to really thank God that I'm fortunate to be under his tutelage. He's a very good man, and in terms of the job too, he's very committed professionally, and he's somebody that when you are with him, he gives you confidence, he gives you hope. He let you know that in this job there will be challenges, and which so doing you have to try and see how you can pass through the challenges. So I think there is still hope.
Well, we are coming to your area this next weekend at the invitation of one great man. I don't think that, you people have, maybe, I'm sure you have heard his name, but I never meet him yet. The
Yes,
man assembling, he's doing something that nobody has done before. Well, people have invited Super Eagles to come and play and so on. But to assemble 5 generations of Eagles players to come to one village, to come and play for the benefit of the community there, marking his own birthday, I thought it was a great thing. So on a day there, but unfortunately you won't be able to play because you have a match.
Yes, sir.
You have a match. So how are you planning to welcome us there?
Okay, we are planning to welcome you here. Okay, it's a pleasure having you around us, sir.
Okay, thank you. Well, Emmanuel, say we will let you go now. But do you know Chief Barrister Obioma Success Akuguronye? You know the man?
Actually, I have not met him, but let me greet him. Onyi good morning. Sir.
I meet that again, Stadium.
Yeah, always joke. Always joke. Always joke. Today was a lot today, sir. And they will to go to Lagos. They was, sir. Good morning, sir.
No.
Okay, well, Emmanuel, I guess we can if you want to, you can still join us in the conversation. But if you want, I know that you have a game today. So, but
you are right, sir. We excuse you, sir. We have other things.
Very good. But thank you very much for coming on the show. We will be with you next week Friday. From next week Friday, the game is on Saturday. So
no problem.
So thank you, thank you, thank you also for joining us. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Good to see you.
Thank you, sir. All right. Good to see you. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Well, fantastic. Well, this is Eagle 7 Sports Radio, 103.7 FM, and you are reaching us all the way, wherever you are reaching us. And we have an assembly of some of the great players that have featured for this country who are going to assemble in Owerri. I keep forgetting, it's Agbo Uvuru. I don't know how to pronounce this very well, but so make one know it. It's and it's Abo Mbise. You know what I mean? But mine was our brother and our friend that will be meeting later in the show. But for now, we the players, we want to talk and see what's going on. Somebody has joined us there. I'm expecting Felix Owolabi. I thought I saw him here. Felix, are you there? Felix, please just unmute. All of you just unmute. You can just join at any time. unmute so that, I can see for today, the first generation. Anyway, Felix, welcome and good morning. I can see this head of Clement Temile. Can you believe? I've not seen Clement in donkey yet. But Felix is back. Felix, good morning.
Good morning, good sir. How are you? Can you hear me now?
Ade, I'm very well. I'm very well. So,
Okay.
I don't know if you heard my editorial this morning about the plight of our ex-internationals that would not be, given the opportunity to coach the national team because they need experience, and the domestic league is not doing well. The teams are not doing well. The players are
The signal is gone.
Country anyhow. So how do you expect these coaches to do well when they don't have a good foundation upon which to build their talents? What do you think generally?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I didn't hear what you said.
Okay. We'll come back to you. I see that you are setting your camera. But let me go to Clement Temile, the golden boots. They call him golden boots. Clement, you two, you are moving around. You better, be stationary somewhere so that we can hear you very well. And also, I can see Ifeanyi Udeze. Wow, that supreme left full back for Nigeria that I thought was going to be one of the greatest in the world. Then suddenly the man retires. So Clement, I can see you. If you can hear me, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. Yes, good morning, sir.
The golden boot himself. How now? Long time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nigerians are so happy to see you, that you are looking good. And something that you did, which you will tell us about, is that your son went to Israel, because you went to play also in Israel during your professional career. Your son went to Israel and started playing, and he actually played for the country of Israel, not Nigeria. That's a great experience. But let me tell people what I did with you. When I became a team manager for the first time, I came and I took you and Samson Ozogula from Benin City and brought you guys to Ibadan.
Yes.
And gave you guys 2 brand new 505 SL cars. Top range in the country at that time. The question when I want to ask you, when I want to make all Nigerians here now, is that these 2 guys, they will train with us in the evening. Fantastic training, These guys will enter their car and drive to Benin City. And the following morning, before training, they are back in Ibadan. It's unbelievable. Come, how did they do at that time? Clement.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Chief. Good morning, my mentor.
Happy Valentine.
Same to you, sir. I'm so glad to hear from you, because I know the last time we met.
Go on your story. Tell us your story.
Okay, my story goes like this. You see, that time, there is nothing like worry. Worry, they carry last. And everything about us is worry. We don't even know we can move from worry to Ibadan, per se. Or, for example, that time we are not Yoruba. You to play for Shooting Stars is not so easy at all. But when you came as a team manager, you changed everything about the game itself, the football itself. But that time also, we are so used to worry that immediately after the game, you will not see us again, not going to hotel, we just drive straight. Because the cars Shooting gave to us then was brand new. So there is nothing, and the road was very secure, not like now. So we can even drive all day. Immediately we finish clubbing, we will come straight. We leave Warri from 5 o'clock in the morning and arrive at this train. Sometimes, I agree with that. Sometimes some people ask, how is these people doing it? How are they going to worry and coming back for training? I said, well, it's just it's a thing. It's where we are used to, and we cannot do without it. Then, so I think it's a very good experience all that time, and I enjoyed
wow, that's it. And I was right about that period because it's a commentary on Nigeria. You see, Nigeria was safe at that time. You travel in the night, you travel anywhere, you do whatever you like. It was a great country. Anyway, but tell us a little about your Israel experience and your son in Israel. Just a little.
Well, yeah, I think Israel, I had a very good time there also. I played in the first division, then later left the Maccabi Tel Aviv. Maccabi Netanya. And I left there for my professional courses, which we met at the UK in the London Olympics. You see, my experience in Israel, I think, is a great country, it's a good place. I took my son to Israel when he was 3 years old. So actually, he became an Israeli. And he doesn't really want to come back to Nigeria so easily. When I say, why are you not coming? He will tell me in Nigeria they will kidnap him and they will ask you for money. Wow. I said, nobody will kidnap you now. What do you mean? You're a big boy like you say, no, daddy, make I forget this story. But however, he declined. He declined to come and play for Nigeria for some reasons which I think I never regretted today. When Betty Vos invited him to come and play for the national team, you know, the Israelis, they are very smart. They quickly took him to London. I was in London that time to play in one of the, he was not supposed to play in that game just because of the invitation to the EFA for him to come back and play for Nigeria. They quickly took him to London, put him on the reserve bench, and about 10 minutes to go to finish the game, he was featured inside the game to play. So that at that time the rule is that when you play for any other country, you can't play for your country anymore. That was how he started playing for the Israeli national team. He told me, Daddy, you played, you won Golden Boot of Africa, you did everything. What is the good thing they are giving to you now? What did they give? Well, did they really prepare for you? You want me to come and play to continue where you stopped? You know? So I say the reason is that the Israelis, they have about $1 million kept aside for the national players. The $1 million is not, they will not give you cash. When you finish the professional careers like us, now there will be what you don't have, they will provide it for you with that money. And not all. You want to get a car, they will give you a car. You want to get a house, they will give you a house. You want a business for your wife, from that money, they will be furnishing you like that. Like he is now a FIFA agent, for example, he's studying there now. He didn't pay one dime. The country football association is the one catering for everything, which we here doesn't have the opportunity to get. Sometimes you see some of our colleagues, you feel like crying. Sometimes you see some like Shege, big Shege, mathematical Odebami. I always tell people that's my mentor and he's looking very good. Whenever I see him, he looks younger than me even. And I was very I was very small when I was watching him with Anese Konkwo, may he so rest in peace, calling him names. In fact, I watched him, I said I would play number 7. And that was how I started playing number 7. So my experience in Israel was a very, very great, good experience. I am a resident of Israel also. But you see, when you're growing older, you have to come closer to your home. That's why we are in Nigeria today.
Very sometimes. Good. Anyway, Clement, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Now we have our good friend Chief Success, who is inviting all of us to come to Mbaise to come and celebrate with him on his 60th birthday. So all of us friendship. You night that we will meet him. And then he's in the other, and this morning, I'm telling you that I've included your name in that package. So you are coming with us to Mbise to go and face Chief and co. And the man is ambitious. Chief is ambitious. Chief wants to play and defeat us. Defeat us. Just give him a team. The team we're supposed to expect for that team is when we come. I hope you are excited. I hope you will come with us.
Yes, I will. It's going to be a very great pleasure to meet my colleagues again, especially my mentor also, and to meet Chief. That now to come and meet them there. Chief, congratulations in advance. Long life and prosperity to you.
Bro.
So, okay, that's good. So, Clement, still hang on. Let me see if I can get. Owoblo was struggling to connect with us. I can see Ifeanyi Udeze, but I can't see his face. If I can hear your voice, Ifeanyi, unmute. Even if we don't see your face, let us hear your voice. Unmute and let us see. I know you can hear me. Just unmute and let us see if we can hear your voice. Aha. No, you are still there, but we cannot hear your voice. Well, you know, you can't blame technology. Even in Lagos, where I am presenting from today, it's been raining cats and dogs since last night. And it hasn't stopped, even where I am. So I'm sure the weather, the weather is affecting so many things. Anyway, Clement, good to speak with you again. And look forward to seeing you by the weekend. Except you have a message for us now. What are you doing now, really? What are you doing now? Generally, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, I'm into football. I have a football foundation, and I have academies. Though you did not come for the unveiling, but yes, I think I invited you. We unveiled, and apart from that, I'm a CEO of the travel agency, Temile Travels and Tours Limited. We write tickets. We do visas, to take you from different countries from Nigeria to different countries. And basically, what I really want to go into is what the country gave to me, like making me who I am today. I want to make the younger ones to be like we that have played before in the national team. That's why I decided to get my football foundation and my academies. We train at the National Stadium. So by His grace, I can take one or two players to support and help them travel out of the country, for their greater future. That is what I'm doing at the moment. A CEO of a travel agency, Temile Travels and Tours, and a football foundation owner also.
Okay, because I cannot connect with other players. Maybe you will speak on behalf of the other players to Chief Akuburonye, that's Chief Success, about what he's doing, and wish him happy birthday, because it will be his birthday on Sunday, February 22nd, and we are going there to just celebrate his birthday with him. So just in case I don't get to connect with any of the other players that I'm expecting now, so maybe on behalf of all of us, you will speak to Chief and wish him a happy birthday. Ifeanyi is back though, but go ahead.
Chief, I don't know, I don't know the Indigbo, those are slangs they used to speak. But I honor you, sir. It's a pleasure to meet you again. It's not so easy to get to 60, but today you are 60, and we pray in the name of Jesus Christ you will get to 80 to 100. And we'll be very, 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 very happy to come and celebrate with you. In fact, I don't know, this is going to be like a one-time life experience, which we are going to get. Gathering all legends like this, to be frank with you, is not so easy. I want to thank Shege, Big Sheg, my mentor. I want to thank him for putting these great things together. We all, on behalf of my colleagues, Owoblo, my senior also, who was the coach when Big Sheikh came to pick me from Wari. He was our coach that time also. I greet you, sir. Sir. And all other colleagues, they are here. I will wish you a happy birthday and long life and prosperity altogether, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Clement Temile, the golden boots. Yeah, boy, that's how I describe him. Very troublesome boy. The boy who followed in my footsteps, you know, but a great guy. So Temile, I think, you know, that's all, except you want to continue to stay with us because I will be having a conversation with Chief after that. Otherwise, you are free to go too.
Okay, sir. Okay,
But,
sir. I will
it's
take my
entirely
leave.
up to you. We'll be going to a short break.
Okay.
Okay. And on our way to Abom, you see. Okay?
Okay.
So thank you, Temile.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, well, believe it or not, this is Eagle 7 Sports Radio 103.7 FM, and this is our 90 minutes with conversation. We're going on this short break. When we come back, the great man himself, Onyi. I hope I pronounced that very, very well. So, after the break, welcome back. This is Eagle 7 Sports Radio. I see that Ifeanyi Udeze has been trying to connect with me. Unfortunately, for technical reasons, I cannot connect with him. I know that Finidi George was also trying to connect with us. For technical reasons, somehow they are not on the show this morning. However, that takes nothing away. The man who has made all of this possible for us to be able to assemble again, to reunite in a unique way, in a totally new way that has ignited tremendous interest to the point that this morning I received a message from Atlanta. An organization is sending in a television crew to come and cover what is going to happen in Abom Bise on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because this man has made it possible. Just a week ago, Chief Barrister Obioma Success. This last name, you will pronounce it for me yourself, sir, because I don't want to pronounce it wrongly. Is it Aka or Aku? But I think it's Aka Buronye. Aka Buronye. Please pronounce it for me before I tell them who you are. Aka. How do you pronounce it, sir?
Akaburonye.
Okay, Akaburonye. Akaburonye. Fantastic. Fantastic. But I prefer to say Chief Success. Welcome to this show.
Thank you very much.
So, Chief, last week I was part of 200 million Nigerians that saw one silent philanthropist from Abom Bise, one small community in Imo State, who was honored by Sun newspapers in Lagos as Nigeria's humanitarian of the year 2026. You know, for me, that is a huge award. I was present at the event. And the big question that came to my mind is, this man must be truly silent to have done this legion of deeds, great deeds that he has done to deserve this huge event. Quiet, complete, decent gentleman that I met you since that time. Look, what is it that motivates you to be this humble being that you have been, doing all these great things that you're doing, and for them to now bring you out finally? And now you are bringing some of the greatest legends of Nigerian football to come to your small community, to come and be a part of your celebration. It would be good to just know, have a little of your background. I know you don't want to publicize anything, but just give us a little of your background so that we can start to understand those things that motivate you to be who you are. Good morning, Chief.
Thank you, the mathematician. You've done your mathematics already. Tabula rasa. I appreciate you. Yes, to God be the glory. Today we are talking about what the grace of God has been able to do in my life. It's all about grace, my dear brother. I came from a humble beginning, and I promise God, if He brings me up to prominence, I'll make His name proud. I will touch lives positively. I will serve Him and serve humanity with whatever you've been blessing me. So I chose humanitarian services because this is the area I believe that I can easily reach God. Because when you touch lives, the first glory goes to God. And that's how it should be. I have to first of all recognize God. So investing in human capital gives me joy. Touching lives with empowerment, touching the less privileged gives me joy. And I thank those who have recognized the fact that this is my own calling. Then I summarize it by saying I'm a kingdom investor. Because Christ said, when you do some of these things, you do it unto me. Most of the people who are benefiting from what we are doing, we don't know them. But God knows that. One way or the other, He made us to meet them. So to God be the glory. I thank Son Mustafa. Honestly, that was a very big exposure. I didn't even know that they are noticing what we're doing. So one of them said, to success you cannot hide. I say a full in Abuja. I've been a plain real estate developer. We watch and monitor, we encounter the challenges for 20 years. We had all that we went through, and actually we emerged victorious. It is not easy. One of them said what really attracted him so much is that I'm investing in the kingdom of God. He attended he attended services one of the churches where God built an edifice for Himself using believers of the gospel care foundation, which I am the founder. And he said he also had testimonies about Imo youths, talking about hope rising for Imo lives. He said we choose our names well, and we are doing according to our names. Hope is rising in Imo State from the governor who is presently performing wonders. And they are hoping that it will be from hope to success. So since hope is already rising, and people are already testifying, so they believe that with God all things are possible. And if we are doing all these things without government support, so when we get to power, Imo State will become a heaven. By extension, Southeast, by further extension, Nigeria as a whole, it pleases God to enlarge our coast, to serve in different capacities. So, my dear brother, mathematician, your motivation, right from childhood, we noticed you. And I feel highly privileged and honored connecting with you, sharing ideas and views, and you also being of a like mind, saying this ex-national
Chief, barrister,
Yeah.
doctor. Make I tell you, I want to warn you. You know, your name is success, and you have been successful, and you are sharing your success with humanity. But this one where you call undertake, so now me I don't understand, because you are bringing Owo Blow, you are bringing Emmanuel Amuneke, you are bringing Finidi George, Ikesho Rumu, you are bringing these legends to come and play against you. You and your team, because you are setting up a team. Which kind of ambition be that again? I know you are successful in everything, but this one where you undertake, so tell me, what did they go through your mind? What was going through your mind, Seth, when you go set up this kind of thing with great Green Eagles players? We go deal with you for Mbiseo. You heard my challenge. How can you have that kind of confidence, even though you are successful in business, in this, in that? But how do you want to take on these people where you assemble now to come and challenge you on the football field? We know they take prisoners, so we are going to deal with you and your team seriously. But tell us about all that. You know, the feelings in the village now, your motivation. Why are you bringing us to come and play? Tell us about that aspect. You play football before.
Thank you very much. I've been a football fan all my life.
Fantastic.
And my people love football. I also know that it is football now that is unified Nigeria. Anywhere there's gathering for football, you see everybody becoming friends to make sure that it goes well. Now I have Akarugo football team. They've been doing well. And I promise the players, as God continues to bless me, I will expose people to people that have made their marks in football. And they hear your names and they feel very happy. The first time Carlo visited us, the village was like God. From his arrival to departure, the boys were happy. He came to kick off that year's competition, I think 2013. It was great. Since that time, they keep asking me, FIFA Karugo, when are we meeting Karugo again? When are we meeting the likes of Western JJ, Woblo, Mathematician, Shoko Devame, I keep promising them and believing God that it will be possible. Like I always believe with God, all things are possible. Today we are believing that on the 21st, we are going to lock horns with the Super Eagles. It doesn't matter whether you were a mathematician, you were Oblo, or you were a Papilo, or what. We are ready. So the important thing is that we are meeting you people live. And Obo is a village that love visitors. We love our fellow human beings. And when you come, you go with the memories that will remain evergreen for a long time.
Very good.
So it is a promise I made my people, and God backed me up to accomplish it. You know that even you as a hero of football, it has not been easy coordinating. You see, sometimes I will call you at odd hours to make sure that our people are excited, and it will be one of the things I've dreamed and God has helped me to accomplish. So
I have visited your village.
Yes.
I have seen what you have done in that environment. I listened to people testify about so many things that you are doing. And I'm just wondering, what is your relationship with Governor Hope Nzodima? What's your relationship with him?
My relationship with him is that he's doing well, and I love people who do well. I support and celebrate achievers. The best way to celebrate him is to get the use of the street my own way. So, and he's supporting us in no small measure. He has a lot of programs for the youth. In part, the user own is complementary. And he hears the news, he reads about us, and he has always blessed us, directly or indirectly. So my relationship with him is that of like minds. I'm not a politician now, so I cannot say, but I'm a member of APC. And because he's doing well.
Okay, so you're actually in the APC. So what's the kind of vision that you have? You know, despite your silent philanthropy, what's the kind of vision that you have? You're just dreaming into the future for Mbise environment, for Imo State, and even beyond. What's your dream? Tell us about your dream.
The Bible said, by strength shall no man prevail. So making noise will not get me what I want. And the Bible also said, if you humble yourself, God will exalt you. It's part of my being silent about what God is doing with me. You can see now, people have heard about it and said, I cannot hide. They cannot help get to recognize me. So my vision is to come in and help in the positioning in the state. As the President has set the pace in diverse ways. You know, he's the infrastructure governor of the year. And for over how many years now, I remain the infrastructure governor, gathering accolades, awards, both home and abroad. So if God empowers me, I succeed him, he will be happy, and Imo Lands will be happy. Because already I've started dreaming that when I get power, my people will be happy, they will rejoice. And if God could lift me from nobody to somebody, I believe he can give me power, because power belongs to God. With the support of the Timbers of the Opposed Government and other well-meaning Nigerians, Imo Lands in particular, Igbo people will be happy. One, I'll be a good custodian of whatever belongs in Imo. I will not steal their money. I will not embezzle their money. I will not divert what is meant for Imo. So I believe the people have empowered in our youth empowerment programs. If they are given time to practice what we have taught them in solar panel installation, inverter, CCTV, and other vocational trades, the Imo States you are hearing about today will become a heaven, because our people like working out their salvation. Yes. They like
I'm listening to you now, and the picture I get is that of somebody who is thinking of becoming an integral part of government of Imo State. You haven't made any political pronouncement, have you? And, you know, because I can hear it, I can feel it, that the next step would be something major to empower you beyond the privacy of what you're doing to the eminence of government. Are you making an announcement here?
I said this is not the right place to make pronouncements.
Very good.
What we are doing is showcasing the goodness of God upon our lives.
Very good.
Me and my people in Hope Present for Israelites, saying that we love what is happening in Imo State under the watch of distinguished and helpers of them. We are complimenting his efforts. They're saying that if it pleases God, that we would like to be involved.
Very good.
And the power belongs to God.
Very good.
If it pleases God, I would like to be in charge after him to continue from where he starts. Let it be from hope to success. That it will be good for Nemo. Secondly, before you come for competition, you should have done things that people would like to make reference to in recommending or nominating you. So it will be too early or premature for me to start declaring that I want to be governor. I'm only saying with what we are doing, God helping me, that if I get there, I'll do better.
Fantastic.
Than what I'm doing right now.
Fantastic.
And it will be to build on the foundation already led by the distinguished and helpers of them. And that what we need in Imo State is his type. Because of the way God loved Imolites, God saw it ahead of time and brought him the way he did. Because if it was about man, the distinguished and helpers of them will not be governed. But God has seen him and said, this is the man that will do what I want. So it's part of all odds. God brought him. So even Dimo will appreciate the fact that he came as God sent, and I defended God's purpose for bringing him. He should pray harder for another God sent. It's not about anointing somebody or being somebody's God's son. Because man looks at the face, the God looks at the heart. So I am praying and calling on Imolites to pray that it should be from hope to success.
Wow. I like, you're a poet. Apart from being a lawyer, apart from being a successful businessman, I see that you are a poet. You are some kind of philosopher. Now you want to be like a footballer. So many accolades all coming together. Anyway, we are looking forward to joining with you by the weekend to come and celebrate you. And I know the youths of that whole environment will come out to watch us. Give us a message for the youths of your environment, for the youths of Imo State, for the youths of Mbise and that whole environment. A message for the youths. You know, the future belongs to the youths. And that's why we are coming on behalf of all generations of Super Eagles. We are coming there to be a part of your youthful vision.
We are expecting. Yeah. We are believing and trusting God that the plans for you people to come, God has approved it. And you know, when God approves something, He backs it up. Those who have indicated interest to come and celebrate with us, God will make them celebrants one time or the other. God will bring you people peacefully, rejoice with us. God will bring you for our people to see you and dream come true.
Fantastic.
We admire most of you from distance. We hear the name, we get excited. It will be fantastic to feel you. So, God is a
kick my leg.
Remember, I told you something. There's one star in my village, Daniel Oporosa.
Yeah,
from
Okorocha. Yeah.
first school. He has been doing well. And he has not been able to break even. I promised him, I said, I'm going to hand him over to it. So you either make him a coach or train his sons. Because he's such a person that is very, very enthusiastic about developing football in my village. But he has limitations. Now that I've noticed him, I made that pronouncement. God helping me. I'll partner with you, expose him to the world. God helping us.
Wow, Chief, I like your style. I don't know. I like your simplicity. I like your practicality. I like your humility. And I just pray that all your dreams will find fulfillment in Jesus' name. Okay, so as we start counting down for today, I just want to, on behalf of all generations of our Nigerian Eagles players, congratulate you on your birthday, which is next week, and wish you the very best. And assure you and your people that Ikeshorumu is coming, that the Prince of Monaco, that is Victor Ikeba, is coming, that Cerezo Augustine Eguavon is coming, that world coach Samson Siasia is coming, that the Bull Daniel Amokachi is coming, that all the way from Makurdi, the one that people have not seen for a long time, Moses Kpako is coming, that the headmaster, Mutiu Adepoju, is coming, that Owo that great one, is coming, that Ifeanyi Udeze is coming, that Finidi George is going to come. We are all going to grace that your occasion. So, Chief, expect us. We wish you the final words will definitely be yours now. As people are listening to you all over the world, raise your voice and speak to us. Final words before we go on today's show. Over to you, Chief.
My beloved brothers and sisters, I wish you the best for yourselves. I recommend Kingdom Investments to you. Invest in the kingdom of God in one way or the other. God will expose you to good things. God will bless you with good health, long life, and prosperity. Celebration will not cease in your houses. Those of you who will be able to make it, you will you live on with blessings that will remain evergreen in your memories. Those who have confirmed, comment, prepare. The angels of God are already on guard. You will enjoy your visit. You come in peace and go in peace. God bless you. 10 times in the...
We have the network. If we have heard you clearly, the network stopped your sermon. The network stopped your good wishes, but you can still conclude. And probably you can even add Igbo. You can even speak to us in Igbo. I know.
Ebe ọ bụrụ na si na-anụ olu m taa ka onye nwe mee gị mma n'ụzọ pụrụ iche, gọzie gị, chebe gị, kwado ihe ọbụla wụ atụmatụ obi gị nke ga-abara ndị mmadụ uru, ka ị bụrụ onye na-akọ n'ubi Chineke, ka Chineke kọọ n'ubi gị weta ahụike, ngọzi n'ụzọ pụrụ iche na ahụ isi ike. Ka Jehova mee gị mma n'aha Jizọs. Daalụ.
Amen. Daalụ no, anyị ga na-afụ. Chief, thank you very much, sir.
Anyị ga na-afụ.
Anyị ga na-afụ. All right, Chief, this has been a great session with Chief Barrister Dr. Obioma Success Akaguronye. And we will be meeting with you on, by the weekend when you'll be celebrating the 60th anniversary of the day of your birth. We wish you a happy birthday, happy Valentine's Day today. Congratulations for all your successes. Yes, this is Eagle 7 Sports Radio. 90 minutes with Mathematical comes to an end now. Join us again next week, Saturday, when we'll bring you another wonderful package. I'll be bringing that package from Mbise next week, Saturday. Bye for now.